A desperate search for survivors in Baltimore after a container ship slammed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge, causing it to plunge into the icy waters of the Patapsco River. Right now, rescue divers cannot fully enter the water because of the amount of twisted steel and debris blocking their path.
Well, that tragedy in Baltimore brings flashbacks of the deadly collapse of the 35W bridge in 2007. That collapse was caused by a combination of too much weight on the bridge and a design error. While the circumstances are very different, the images of rescuers scrambling through the aftermath are all too familiar.
Tonight, Carla Holt is taking a look back at how Minneapolis moved on after the tragedy. She's here with a preview of her story. Carla?
Well, Randy and Julie, most of us remember exactly where we were when we learned our 35W bridge had collapsed. Some watched in horror as rescuers dove into the Mississippi looking for survivors. Some of us were on the scene documenting both those courageous efforts and the overall disaster. And some of our community leaders had to quickly process the unfolding tragedy and then themselves dive into action. Former Minneapolis Mayor R.T. Rybak recalls what he believes was his most important role during this tragedy, representing the community's support for the victims' families, survivors, and each other.
At funeral after funeral, at memorials, it became just so clear that the whole community had experienced this and really nobody was alone. And that, I think, was really powerful.
Mayor Rybak says he's grateful his staff helped him coordinate the emergency response, and he's already offered to share some of what they collectively learned with leaders in Baltimore. And he's